That's what I'm talking about. Stick it right in there. Right, Jim.
I'm going for Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson's had HIV for 15 years and he looks healthier than me. He's making me think the disease isn't that bad. Like, I haven't been using protection for years now because of Magic's inspirational look. He's still there, Colin.
The scores at the end of that round. In last place is Max with 12 points. That's his headphones fall off. Right, closing my jaw up here. Martin on 14 points. John, you're on 17 points. And Jim, I don't know how, he's on 18 points.
Get it!
Right, let's move on from that. Daniel, I'm going to say this wrong, aren't I? I can always say her name wrong. Danielle, is it Hanchakova? Is that what we're saying?
Something like
Hanchakova. She complained that Anna Ivanovich's squeaky shoes put her off during the Australian Tennis Open semi-final match. I want to know the most irritating sound in sport. I don't think we've ever done this in Fight and Talk before. Ain't many original questions left after 6 years. You must just have a list, John. All right, the last one of those, definitely, and one of those. Right, what do you reckon? Most irritating sound in sport? John Rawley.
Well, I'll tell you what, anybody who grunts while playing tennis,
yes,
it just gets so far up my nose it's not true, because it just isn't necessary.
No, it's not.
You know, you play sport, you do what you do with any you don't have to go, oh,
yeah,
when you hit the ball. You know, it's just
strange. Do it again, John.
Again?
Oh!
Yeah. Tell you what, rings a bell with countless ladies across Great Britain. all of them about 60 now, but they still remember. They still remember the days of the rolling, prowling the streets.
Here
of single
comes
man.
more irritation. Arsene Wenger, any interview that begins, I didn't see what happened.
He did it again during the week.
I didn't see it.
He did it about the
how irritating is it? He sees everything else apart from something which
is
doing some way damaging.
He's doing it now as a joke, isn't he? He's got to be doing it as a joke, yeah, because he says it for everything.
I didn't actually know that Jim was going to be on the panel, but I'll say it anyway. I mean,
what is it, me?
No, not you particularly, but just sort of. The Australian psyche, I mean, how can they complain and moan about Harbhajan Singh? What's all that about? They've made sledging and abuse into an art form, and some guy comes out and has a little bit of a pop himself, allegedly, and suddenly we've got an international incident.
It's
we've got
just a bit of fun, mate.
Bodyline revisited.
You're taking it all a bit seriously. You loser.
And one little last quick one.
Are you sure, John?
Yeah, quick.
We've only got the 12 here.
No, go on.
I've got a train to catch.
When you're at the race course, you see a close finish. Your horse is there. You go, yes, and then seconds later, ladies and gentlemen, there's a steward's inquiry.
They're horrible. Yeah.
Objection.
Horrible.
And then after that, there's an amended result, and you're not got a bean. Anyway, I'll finish.
Don't give him that point. It is okay. I love the most irritating sound in sport is the question, and one of John's answers was Australia. Jim?
I would like to go English fans abroad. I don't mind them in England, but when you watch the Ricky Hatton fight, there's only one Ricky Hatton. Yeah, you really needed two of him. He was rubbish.
Very good. Max?
Okay, my comeback starts here, right? This is the most irritating noise in sport, and it can't ever happen again. It happens on a Saturday to me. You get up, you go to Ladbrokes, you fill in one of those, two from each section, right?
Two, yeah.
It's like
not
a million to one, all right? You sit down there and you get ready to watch Soccer Saturday. Half time, it doesn't really matter. And then 5 minutes to go, all your results are there. Jeff Stelling is getting very, very excited, telling you where Cowdenbeath are in the Scottish Second Division. And then there's one game left, and everything's finished. There's one game left. Charlton 1, Middlesbrough 1. You've got to draw. You're so excited. You're going to get £1,000. It's going to be the best Saturday ever. Off camera, the most irritating noise in sport. Rodney Marsh. Oh no! Clive Mendonca! All your money down the drain.
There's a really, really good percent, because when you watch that sport goes on, whatever it's called, sport on, what's it called?
Soccer Saturday.
Soccer Saturday.
There's a BBC one if you press the radio.
They've all got their own phrases, because Matt Letizia, he always goes, "Oh, goal!" And you know what match it is by their comment. Very good. Yeah. Your comeback does start here.
Thank you.
Okay, Martin, we're talking about irritating noises.
Yeah, I mean, John talked about the grunting in tennis, etc. Tell you what's annoying me, it's Djokovic. The way he bounces the ball. He bounced the ball like 28 times before
he actually...
Boom, boom.
boom, boom. And the other irritating sound in sport, which irritates me, is Alan Green moaning about the car park or his commentary position or the little cushion they've put in his seat isn't quite comfortable enough for him. You know.
He does do it.
He does do it, you know, bless him.
But a legend, I know he'd be like, he's a legend.
A legend, a very nice man, very kind to animals. And,
but then, do you know what?
Very good to his parents and all that. But he does whinge on and on and on.
Do you not look forward? I look forward to those bits. He doesn't, he doesn't commentate when football's rubbish. I'll just talk about my seat. You know, I kind of quite like that. Right, we'll move on. We're talking pointless trivia now, okay? A guy told me during the week, he said, Colin, which is the only team that you can't colour in any of the letters in the Football League? You know when you write a word down, and if anyone get it, 2 points.
Hull City.
Hull City, congratulations. 2 points to Max.
I don't get it. Why can't you colour them in?
Hull City. You know when you got an A, you can colour in the A.
Yeah.
If you got an O, you can colour the middle of the O.
Oh, the O middle. Oh, right.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking bubble letters. I'm working on a different font.
Right. Sporting pointless trivia. That's what I'm looking here. John.
Who's the last man to beat Joe Calzaghe?
Oh, his dad when he was young, when he was answering back.
Is that? Could it be Enzo?
No.
Did Enzo cuff him?
Yeah, but not quite.
Lloyd Hannigan.
No.
Was it boxing? Was it like
3 boxers.
Was he boxing? Was it chess or something?
No, it's boxing. This is boxing. Last man to beat him.
This is good pointless trivia. Well, he's unbeaten in his career. It's got to be back when he was ABA, eh?
Yep.
Someone called the Duke.
You're back into. No, nobody called the Duke. You're back into amateur days.
Yeah, I'm good. I was good to get to that. Yeah, just tell us.
It is a guy from Barry. In the final of the Welsh Championships in 1990, in the welterweight final, he was beaten by a guy called Michael Smythe.
Oh, wonderful point.
It's still good anorak stuff.
It's not trivia, though, is it?
That was me going, who's my cousin's girlfriend?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I might know.
It's Sheila, isn't
Good point. It's not trivia.
Come on then, Max, let's have yours with the question of sport bet for added pressure. Sorry, Jim.
All right, okay. Okay. What invention did Craig Johnson invent?
Predators.
No,
Boots.
apart from the Predator.
Right.
What was his other major invention?
Electricity.
No. Close though. Close.
The Soul Glow, the perm.
Penicillin,
He invented the other boots as well. The ones.
No.
with the little legs. He did.
It's nothing to do with football.
Actually, he
Was it a juicer?
He came up with the idea for the Soccer 6 thing he did on Sky 1 last
No,
year.
he invented the little things that are in mini bars when you take the drinks out and it charges it to your room with a
No way! No
He
freaking
did.
way!
100%.
That's amazing! Eat that, Rolling!
I think we should go and get it.
I'm going to ask you this straight, right? I want to yes or no. Have you just made that up?
No, I've not made that up. Craig Johnson told me when we did the football show. He said that, and I'd heard this as an urban myth, and he said, yeah, because I hate that, because I'm in hotels all the time. I just punched Johnson in the head.
Double hallelujah thing. Oh, I'm sorry to put you next,
I'm going to say this is
shocking.
This is like the moment when Woody Allen in Annie Hall says, "What? There's a comedian out there. They're laughing at him. I've got to go on. They're going to laugh at me. It's not going to work. It's not going to." All I'm going to tell you is that the actress who plays Hannah Montana is the daughter of Billy Ray Cyrus, who had a massive worldwide hit with "Achy Breaky Hearts."
Not really a question.
No, it's not a question, but.
You get a point for it, Max.
Well, I wrote the 2002 World Cup edition of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And so I'll give you some World Cup trivia.
Wow.
Who is the only fully bearded footballer to win the World Cup?
Okay,
Big
wait.
David
Socrates.
Bellamy.
No.
Fully bearded.
Fully bearded
Bellamy.
football. Paul Breitner.
No.
Wasn't there a Brazilian bloke with a beard?
Muller?
No.
This is a great one. Is it Burashaga?
No.
What type of
Give
building?
us a nationality.
Beardy McBrazilian?
Is it a Jesus beard?
It's a big... Wait, David Bellamy.
Is it Argentina?
Yes.
Is it 78?
No.
Oh, dear.
No, you're going to have to tell us.
Sergio Batista, 1986.
Oh, there you go. That's wonderful. One of the loads of points for you there, Max. I don't know how the scores have got to where they are. I've had some of the most jaw-dropping, outrageous answers I've ever heard in the time I've done fighting. So, Martin, you're on 20 points, but you've kept your dignity.
Bless you, thank you.
Max,
That's the important thing.
It is. In this show today, it is. Max, 23 points.
Okay.
You've got your outright third place as it stands at the
Thank you
moment.
very much.
Let's see what they say on Facebook.